Hello and welcome to GQ's Guy Grub. This week we head out to Circa in Manhattan Beach, California, where we visit acclaimed chef Octavio Barrera's latest restaurant craze. If you thought last week's episode was the bomb, then wait until you see the rack we're cooking up this week. Octavio is the ultimate guy's guy, and I'm not sure what's cooler, the butcher knife tattoo on his right arm or his badass cooking skills. One thing's for certain, I'm heading into his kitchen now and I'm about to cook you something fantastic. So come with me. Hi, I'm here with my good friend Ed Mayer, who's a chef at Atlantic Grill at Lincoln Center in Manhattan on the Upper West Side. So Ed, what are you cooking up for us tonight?
Well, tonight I'm going to do a nice summer salad, which is going to include cucumbers, carrots, some radishes, some avocado. I'm going to have some sesame seeds to it, some basil, some orange, and then some shrimp and crab meat. And I'm going to do a citrus soy vinaigrette. And that's going to be the starter. And then I'm going to cook up some chicken. I'm going to do some sweet white corn and some wild rice with mushrooms.
Excellent. Sounds tasty. Okay, so we have an orange here now. What are you going to do with this? I'm used to strawberries and apples and pears and things like that usually being in a salad, but I've never had a salad with an orange in it before. So
okay, well, classic French style with oranges and a lot of citrus fruit is you make what's known as supremes, which are basically segments. And when doing that, what you're going to do is you're going to cut off the skin of the orange or any other fruit, and you're going to cut in between the piths to get the actual segments with no skin and no pith on it. Okay. And we'll do as so. Oranges. Grapefruit's very typical, I'll use. Grapefruit and fennel is actually a fantastic combination.
Well, let me ask you a question. Would you use, because it seems a lot easier, would you use the little mandarin oranges that you get in a can?
You can, absolutely, but...
Are you against that? Because you're
I'm not against it. I'm not against it at all. It's something great to keep on hand. I mean, you see, this is a little time consuming. I mean, you want to put together a salad.
Yes.
I mean, like you said, this whole thing was time consuming.
Yes.
But I mean, you just want to get...
When I think of salad, I think of easy.
But when you would have just, let's say you want to do just tomatoes, rough chop a cucumber, some lettuce, and then you know what? It's great. Just, have those the mandarin oranges in a jar on hand, drain them, throw it in there. Save that juice, use it to make part of a vinaigrette. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. So no, I'm definitely not against it, but if I'm going all the way here with the julienne and the mandolin and the cuts, I might as well use real fruit, not the pre-bought stuff. So.
Hey, I'm a fan.
Plus, I mean, there's no preservatives, so I mean, just a fresher taste. I mean, fresh ingredients, fresher taste. Yeah. So it's really about it. But it definitely you'll see. I mean, the proof's in the pudding. You'll see. It tastes very well. Tastes very good.
Proof's in the pudding. So my favorite restaurant experience that I've had lately was when I was taken to a New Orleans-style Creole restaurant for my birthday. The restaurant's called Marcia Brown's and is located in New Hope, Pennsylvania. Now, this is not any old restaurant. It's located inside a gorgeous, beautiful, restored church. And from the second that you walk in there, you are just in awe. So when I got there, I walked in. I'm in this oyster cocktail bar, and the receptionist walks us over to an elevator. But it is not your typical elevator. You walk in, and the walls are painted in engulfed flames. And as the elevator rises, those flames slowly turn into clouds, and then suddenly there are cherubs flying around you, and you have just risen from the depths of hell, and you are now in heaven. And heaven it was, because when those doors opened from that elevator and we walked into that main dining hall, which is the main sanctuary of the church, there's vaulted ceiling, there are stained glass windows surrounding you everywhere you look. Everything you could imagine in a church, minus the whole religious aspect of it, because now it's a hip and trendy restaurant, is just to die for, really. I mean, it's truly an experience. And the food there is awesome as well. I had the pan-seared salmon with shrimp on top of Romano grits, and it was so satisfying, so comforting, but healthy. And I tried to eat healthy, but the wine was great too. And hands down, I would give it 5 stars. If you are ever in New Hope, Pennsylvania, Marcia Brown's, check it out.